Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. Coaches like to say, play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Colorado Buffaloes. Onside, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, this running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll operate out a split back. Lewis. In traffic, it's Butler. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Breaks into the open. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And the Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Makes the grab in their space. The 20. Inside the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. Top 5 of up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, it becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top-5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Sellers. Rush right in his face. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Leaves it in his belly. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Sellers from the gun on third down. Here comes the heat. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back.
Right, here we go.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Shows him the stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers now.
Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Using his feet. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a mid-season showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching. Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Swamped immediately.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Turning it on. He's past the marker. The tag. Touchdown, Bucks. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running inside, it's Jones. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. A give to the right with Watson. Runs through the tackle. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
The Bucs offense ready to begin this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Lewis. Rushes on. Got his man. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A first down for the offense. They'll move the tight end. Lewis to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat on Hack, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Here's Lewis to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Under pressure. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Lets it go. He's got it. First down and more. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What did...
Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Right side, it's Eccles. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Throwing, Sellers. They're working that left side. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's Sellers to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina.
By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Sellers from the gun on third down. Keeping his eyes downfield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down, Sellers. Escapes the pressure to his right. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Butler. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. They'll test the right side. Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs! His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Sellers. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Throws it deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Sellers. Got a man in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
Second and long here. Throwing, Sellers. Unloads to the right. That's caught. It's Tuggle. Finally, they get him out of bounds, and what a big pickup there as they get the first down. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Running behind that left side. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Lewis. Look out. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Looking for room at the 40. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Colorado! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he cap that one off with some flair and some juice. A 72-yard touchdown run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 17 team, the Utah Utes. And it's the Buckeyes, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They keep it on the ground to open the third. At the 35, he's loose. It's a seam wide open. Past the 20. Smashes through the tackle. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Watson again. Beck's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And you talk about wasting no time. That's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play, ready to rock and roll. 2-play drive. It's exactly what they drew up over there on the sidelines, Palmer.
And they did a great job of getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play, right? After the long play, the call came in, everybody got lined up. They were wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what just hit them.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Quarterback will keep it. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Wide open, makes the grab on 4th down. Past the 30. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They give it back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got out of trouble and throws. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. He's changing the play. Snapped on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. He wants to throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Tight end now in motion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Shows him the stiff arm. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Here's Duke one more time. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. right at the line. He breaks a tackle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's Sellers to throw. He wants to take the top off. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Making the adjustment on the play. Throwing, Lewis. They're all over him. Buying some time. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They want to run it left here. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll move the tight end. Finds his man on the RPO. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Motion from the wide receiver. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback keep. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
That's how you do it. Cause the fumble, scoop it up, try to put it in the end zone. How about the big fella getting down the field? He didn't score, but flipped the field completely and now set this off.
Throws toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
run inside. It's Clark. Good, strong tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Sellers. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarter.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Lewis to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it'll...
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Gets the back moving. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Bunch formation for these receivers. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Might as well run him again. Oh, he's got some space. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy. And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean,
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches.
Turns on the Jets. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that, would just gash them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. It's a runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Follows his blocks. H. Clark breaks into the open. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
First down for the offense.